Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed.
I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we're here at the Little Shelter Adoption Center in Huntington, Long Island. And I'm here with Maryann, who is the president of this fabulous organization who is celebrating 87 years, a huge milestone. How many accomplishments have you already acquired in this past year with this organization?
In this past year?
Yes.
Basically, quite a few. We had probably more adoptions than we've ever had. We've rescued more dogs and more cats than we ever had in all of the 24 years since I'm here.
24 years,
I'm
wow.
Here 24 years, yes. I just want to straighten that out. I'm not here the whole 87
Yes, I know.
years.
That I know.
I'm teasing. But
You're too young for that, Dolly. Too young and beautiful for that.
But anyway, yeah, it's 24 years I'm here, so I see it grow every year. And it's just so wonderful. And last year was really a fabulous year. And even so far this year, even though we just started the year, we're really moving along. As you can see today, everybody is walking out with a dog or a cat or whatever.
I know, you couldn't have had a better day. It's so gorgeous out today.
Gorgeous. It wasn't so good early this morning, but it's gorgeous now, and that's exactly what we wanted.
I'm sitting here with my spring hat on this beautiful
are.
garden. And it's just the perfect day to come and talk to all you guys from the Little Shelter because you work so hard.
Well, we certainly appreciate you coming and giving us this attention because every dog and every cat here, as you know, is a rescue. And without getting the word out and getting people in to see them, they wouldn't get adopted. So we really appreciate everything that you do.
Yeah, and I heard now that you're even going down south and working with shelters down south, stopping them, little animals from being euthanized.
Right. Well, down south is an entirely different
mentality.
Yes. We are taking we are now taking just from one shelter in Alabama because I've gotten to know the person that runs it. She's a rescue worker. Now, I thought I was volunteering a long time. She's a woman that's just about 80 years old. She's been volunteering since she's a little kid for 72 years. And she's a fabulous woman, and she does such great work. We just took a rescue last week, 17 young adult dogs and puppies, and they're going out like hotcakes right now because they get, we also, in addition to getting the dogs from down south, we sometimes get different varieties that you don't see here, like a little bit more beagles or something called a Gila, or some of the other puppies or animals that are more, down there. And so anyway, it's very interesting. So it's worked out very
What
well.
breeds that are popular, I would think, down south?
Well, basically the hunting type dogs. They have Feist, they call Feist. They have beagles, basset hounds.
Do you have a favorite type of breed?
I, of course, doing this, I have 4 dogs. So
I was
doing
going to
this,
ask you that. How many dogs do
I
you
have
own?
4 little guys and 1 Doberman from Hurricane Katrina.
Oh my God.
Yes. So my husband and I usually have about 4 dogs, and the little guys are good too. They're all great. I don't know, every time I think I've kind of honed in on a favorite, then I see a few more. I mean, I could walk around right now, I'm sure as you could, and say, oh, this one is so cute, and this one is wonderful. And before you know it, it's like they're all gorgeous.
Well, you know, I love dogs too. I have 2 dogs
You have
myself.
2 dogs?
I have a teacup poodle, and I also have a teacup Yorkie.
Oh, wow.
Jaja and Gigi.
Well,
Jaja's in love with my husband. She sleeps in bed with him. I call up and I say, "What's doing?" And he goes, "I'm in bed with Jaja."
See? Well, I'm glad he clarified it anyway. But no, I have a Yorkie that was supposed to be a teacup. We rescued it. But I took him because he was so shy and unsocialized. And now he's part of our reading program.
Tell my audience about the reading program.
Reading program is absolutely fantastic because one of the women here, Arlene, who is going to be with me 20 years this year. We have a lot of volunteers and staff that stay for many, many years. And anyway, she wanted to start a program because with children that have problems with reading, they're just either embarrassed, it could be autism, it could be just not being socialized enough. They come from backgrounds where maybe the parents are divorced or in the middle of a divorce. And they just really are very, very shy in front of people. They usually don't make friends easily. So she started the program, I guess it's about 3 years. And my one little Yorkie, Jinxie, is the only man dog in the group. And the others are all females. And it's been fabulous. These kids are learning like crazy. The dog goes to the school once a week, and they're assigned different schools. And the dog just really literally would sit on the ground, and the child sits on the ground, and they read to the dog. So Jinxie has people read to him. I have to read my own things, but Jinxie has people read to him.
How adorable.
Is that adorable? And it helps the kids. So now the kids are having such an easier time reading, but they also are socializing with other kids in the group, but also with other children at school because they're more comfortable. And then they take home a picture of the reading dog. One of Arlene's dogs is a reading dog, 2 of hers are. And they take home a picture and they read to the dog's picture at home.
Wonderful.
And it has been such a fantastic, life-changing program for both the children and the dogs.
And the
The
dogs.
dogs adore it. When Jinxie knows it's
I think
his
they
day to go.
understand everything. I think when you
They
talk
do.
to them, I think they understand everything you say to them.
Yep, they do. When Jinxie knows that's his day to go, he gets so excited. Here's a dog that was so afraid of everybody because he was so unsocialized that now is like, okay, I'm off. I'm going to school.
That is so
And
cute.
one that we just added was with the VA hospital in Northport. We're going in, we're the only shelter that's going in there right now. And we're doing it, different dog each week, so we go in once a week. And it's, again, absolutely fabulous. And we do go to nursing homes, too. So we have a lot of out-of-the-shelter programs. And because we feel that, Little Shelter's here 87 years, it has roots in the community. We're in the Historic Society, whatever they have. But we owe the community, and we want to be out there to help them. And that's what we're about. So we don't just stick to just being here. We also do a lot with, we have an ASK program. I don't know whether you heard of that one.
Tell my audience.
Okay, ASK is Animal Soup Kitchen. And what we do is we go out into the areas where people need help. Many times they have outside dogs or outside cats, and they love them. They don't want to give them up, but they either just don't have the means to take care of them. So it's kind of
I have a friend like that. I told her to adopt a dog, and she says, I just don't have the money to take care of the dog.
Well, she should kind of look into sometimes what it's all about. Sometimes people get a little confused because they think that you have to put every dog on a cashmere throw, and they don't understand that dogs don't have the same values as we do. So, you know, she should come in and talk.
She's worried. She's concerned if the dog gets sick. Or,
well, and then we can sometimes help with those problems. Like,
I'm going to tell her about that because I really think that she should get a dog. She's kind of lonely. She lives in New York City. And I think it would help her, really help her.
Well, it is. They're great as far as for companionship.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that.
Right.
I know that tremendously. I love my little animals. They're like my babies.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, as much as you love your husband, or if you have children, you love your children. But there's nothing when you go home and a dog, they don't care. They jump all over you. They're the happiest to see you, really.
And as they say, dog is man's best friend.
Definitely.
And with that note, I want you to tell my audience where we could go to find out more information about Little Shelter.
Okay, at Little Shelter, we're at 33 Warner Road in Huntington, and you can call us at 631-368-8770. We have a Facebook page, and we also have a website. It's littleshelter.com. And we always, we're open 7 days a week, so we always welcome people to come. We'll give you a tour. And our animals, dogs and cats, love visitors. They just enjoy meeting new people.
Thank you, Maryann.
Thank you so much. Wonderful.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at Little Shelter. Keep watching Pink Champagne Kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.